If you are listening to this, you probably have a cat nearby. There are about 12 million cats in the United Kingdom, or 1.5 cats per household. A survey conducted in 2021 found that some 45 million American households owned one or more cats, a number that increased during the COVID-19 pandemic. About 50% of U.S. households own dogs and 40% have cats, but since more households have multiple cats, there probably are more cats in the United States of America than there are any other pet. Of course, these estimates do not include feral cats, of which there are at least 50 to 70 million, with some estimates topping 100 million in the United States alone. Global estimates for feral cats are even greater, and biologists consider feral cats to be the most disastrous mammalian invasive species on Earth, after humans, of course. The differences between these estimates are less important than the obvious point. We humans live with a lot of cats. Over the last 2 million years, cats and people have interacted in diverse and unexpected ways. The predecessors of your Kitty or Max, the two most popular cat names in the USA, were predators, not pets, who hunted our ancestors, as evidenced by fang holes in fossilized hominid skulls. Even as our ancestors became larger and more intelligent, cats remained a serious threat, feared, revered, and respected. This veneration was expressed in different ways, reflected by distinct cultural practices. Paleolithic cave paintings of dangerous cats, the worship of feline gods in ancient Egypt and Mesoamerica, and the sacrifice of living jaguars at Teotihuacan in central Mexico, to give just a handful of examples. Throughout human history, wild cats were viewed not only as dangerous predators, but also as charismatic, even otherworldly creatures, respected companions on journeys to other realms, and they are still seen that way by cultures around the world. Another, less violent trend developed over time as cats became comfortable co-occupants of human domains. This may have started when people began to cultivate plants and store the grains, thus attracting rodents and the wild cats who hunted mice and rats. Yet the connections between cats and people, in the past and in the present, involved more than commensal convenience, and have been complex, subtle, and often contradictory. In part, this reflects the differences in different cats' behaviors. There is, after all, an enormous existential distance between a saber-toothed tiger, its guttural growls blasting out between nearly foot-long fangs, and a tabby contentedly purring on your lap. People have interacted with cats in extraordinarily varied ways. We know about some of these associations from historical accounts and written records, but archaeology dramatically expands our understanding of the complex interactions between cats and humans. Cats have been agents of terror and subjects of adoration.